Alright, you two search the area while I take care of the body.
Got it.
Got it.
Now, what do we have here?
Careful, sir. It may be a bomb.
It doesn't look like a bomb to me. Oh well. Have you found anything yet?
No. Everything looks spotless where I've looked.
What about Officer Lonnie?
I'm still looking.
Well, you better hurry up. We need a report back to the chief in about 15 minutes.
And we just got here.
Clues. Looking for clues. Lakewood police, surrender now or I will open fire. Who the hell are you?
Officer Lonnie, are you okay? Oh no.
Once again, a homicide has left everyone in Lakewood in shock.
Lakewood Police Department are now mourning the loss of Officer Lonnie as he died during an investigation.
Detective Hoffman witnessed Officer Lonnie lying on the ground bleeding from his left eye.
We are still left clueless as to who the killer is and what their motivations were.
The chief reports that there is nothing to fear and that they will continue the investigation.
The police department advises everyone to stay together when roaming the streets and to not walk alone.
If you see any suspicious activity, report it to the Lakewood Police Department immediately.
This has been East Castle Media.
This has been Lakewood News. Have a good night.
Hello?
Hoffman, I need you in my office now.
Wait, what for?
You didn't get the memo, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
I need to speak to you about the incident that happened last month.
Chief, I really don't want to talk about it.
I know, Hoffman, but this is serious. You're the only detective in the city that is fully capable of solving this investigation.
I thought you didn't want me on the case, because, what was it? I was not capable enough to crack the case, so you handed it over to some other numbskull who has done jack shit more than me.
I'm sorry for doubting you, but Lakewood needs you. Do it for Lonnie. Hoffman?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Pigs. Now then, what can I get you two?
Vodka.
I'm good.
You know, I think I'm getting the hang of this police patrolling stuff.
You're already asking for a drink at 10. You're more of a conventional candidate for passing out on a sidewalk than a police officer.
Relax. Once I have my daily dose of vodka, we'll go back to the streets and continue our patrol. It'll be fine.
Fine? Drinking vodka every day is fine? You need to reassess your drinking habits.
Here, your vodka, sir.
I'm here. What do you want?
There's been another
Another what?
murder, like Lonnie's, and the other 3 bleeding eye cases.
Who knows?
No one. I haven't filed a report. The press doesn't know. It just happened this morning. We need to find out who did this, or else this dumpster fire of a town will be in chaos.
And that's where I come in? Well, the last time I was on the case, I got replaced. So, screw off and fix your own problems. All you do and have ever done in your life is hide behind other people. Except that there's blood on your hands.
I know it's been tough on you, losing a partner, and I have allowed you to take time off to recover.
Recover? Don't you mean replaced? I'm not gonna be the replacement for the replacement. And you know what? I quit!
So, where does Maverick come from?
It comes from my inherent bravery.
Bravery? Right. Maverick, over there.
A man in a hoodie. What's the big deal?
The big deal is, who wears a hoodie in July?
Could be just a regular citizen.
I don't want to take any chances. Sir, are you okay there?
We aren't doing anything. I cannot believe that they pay the police officers to act this shitty.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Two can play at this game!
That went well.
Link?
Thank me later, but I need help in finding them again.
Finding who?
Lonnie's killer. They struck again. This morning. The victim was bleeding from their eyes. Whoever it is, they are back.
How come I haven't found out?
Chief has kept it under wraps so far, but that has to change. And once that does, the city is going to have a...
It already did. When Lonnie's killed. Everyone thought there was a cop killer. But where were you, Hoffman? You were just thinking about yourself. You never stood up and took charge, and crawled back into a hole and didn't put up a fight when the chief let us off the case. If you wanted my help, I would have helped you a month ago. But you didn't.
But now, I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
You're not doing this to take responsibility. You're just here to boost your ego. So you can say that you caught him. Screw off. No drugs. No nothing. Lakewood electricity. Maverick, can you help me with this guy?
Which one?
The one with the hoodie. He's the only one we can take in.
I need a drink after this.
Of course you do.
Where is everyone?
I don't know, but do you hear that? Call an ambulance. There's no pulse.
So let's take a look at the victims. Smith Allen, 40 years old, killed 2 months ago. Vanlock Sarah, 39 years old, killed 2 months ago. Drake Andrew, 56 years old, killed a month and a half ago. Launchlin Lonnie, 24 years old, killed 1 month ago. Maxine Gemma, 43 years old, killed today. What do they have in common?
Yesterday, there were 2 separate murders in Lakewood. One yesterday morning, with a female, Gemma Maxine, being found dead with blood dripping from her eyes. And another reported by police last night with a male, Mike Harrington, also being found dead with blood dripping from his eyes. The killer's motivations for doing this are still unknown. More details have yet to be revealed. However, we will be back with more information when we can get a hold of it. This has been Lakewood News. Good morning.
Damn it!
Hello?
Rick, it's Nessa. I need you to do something for me. Rick.
Yesterday,
Please
there were 2
answer
separate
me.
murders in Lakewood. One yesterday morning, with a female, Gemma Maxine, being found dead with blood dripping from her eyes. And another reported by police last night with a male, Mike Harrington, also being
City's in
found
deep
dead
shit,
with blood
Nessa.
dripping from his eyes. The killer's
I know.
motivations for doing this are...
Body found. Lakewood West Side. Wait. all of the murders take place in the West Side?
They're still unknown. More details have yet to...
So what do you need?
Can you get to the police station to get the reports on the 2 recent eye-bleeding murders?
Sure. Why me and not you?
I have something else to do.
What's lying around here? Jesus!
What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm looking for clues to the murderer. I discovered that all of the killings took place in the West Side.
So?
So whatever motivation that the killer has lies in this part of the city.
Well, at least though, it could take several days to find a connection between all of the victims.
We'll figure it out sooner, only if you help me.
Huh? Got it.
Hey, you got the files?
Yeah. Where do we meet?
Lakewood West Side. Home address of Gemma Maxine.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Hey! Who's there? Oh, you work with Nessa, right? Come along. Coffee?
It's alright. I have vodka. Oh, and I have the files that you asked for, Nessa.
Perfect. Did the chief see you?
No, of course not.
We are all aware that this unknown killer has been going at it for over 2 months, but we have zero clue as to what their motivations are.
And for some odd reason, kills their victims from eye bleeds?
Correct. From the papers we have, they all take place in the west side of Lakewood, which is where we are currently situated.
What evidence have you found so far?
This yearbook.
What about it?
Well, you see, all of the killer's victims are present in this yearbook.
But not Lonnie.
They probably reacted in self-defense.
Yeah, perhaps. What about Mike Harrington?
The bartender? We're not sure, and it certainly did not happen in the West Side.
That's quite an anomaly.
Halfway, get me a coffee. I'm a little busy over here.
Sure. have your car. Oh, fuck! Oh, God. Nessa! I need help! Nessa!
Shit. I'm out of methyprox.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you feeling?
My head's feeling a little sore.
Nessa told me what happened to you. I made it, but I'm glad you're okay now.
But she doesn't know what I saw. There was someone outside. He had purple eyes. He raised both of his hands. And then I went blank.
Oh, God. Nessa! I need help!
I think you found the killer, but you can't do it yourself. You need my help, the department's help.
I have a database of everyone who set foot into Lakewood soil. Tell me what it looks like and I might have him recorded.
Purple eyes.
Gerald Lionel, age 42, bald and purple eyes. This is the guy you're looking for?
Yes, that's him.
Do you have his address?
10 Redwood Avenue.
Search the whole house. Everything.
Found something that powers him.
He gets his energy from methyprox?
It seems so.
Fall back! Fall back!
Shit!
Link, what the hell are you doing? You're going to get yourself killed.
Don't worry about me. I have it under control. You worry about you and Maverick. Get out while you can.
We're not leaving.
God damn it! Give him this.
You're making a big mistake, officer. This is what happens when you barge into my private work.
Why are we here when we should go inside and help them?
We're stationed here, and therefore we should stay here!
You can't hide forever.
Gerald. 2 months. I've been waiting for this moment.
You never fucking leave, do you?
I will. Once I'm done with you.
no. This can't be. No.
What's that girl doing in the police force?
Go to hell, Gerald.
Alright, I've had enough. I'm going in.
Oi, get back here!
Gerald Lionel, age 42, was held responsible for the eye bleed murders for the past 2 months, and justice was finally served. He was killed in his home last week. People left wondering what Gerald's intentions were, but residents of Lakewood thanks to our police department. This has been East Castle Media, and have a good morning.
Nessa.
Hey, Chief.
It's sad to hear that you're leaving. You were a great addition to the police department. It's gonna be hard to find someone like you.
Thanks, Chief.
Where are you heading off to?
Ceutas. My family's there, so I'd like to spend more time with them.
Ah, right. Well, I better not hold you up any longer then. Have a safe trip, Nessa. We shall meet again in the near future.
Farewell, Chief.
Nessa!
Hey!
I'm really sorry I didn't answer your call. It just slipped my mind.
It's cool. I was just about to...
Farewell, Nessa. Be sure to visit sometime.
Will do.
Stand back up again if you want me to. If you want me to. Forget the blood I spent trying to run to you, 'cause it would never do. Never let it go, never let it go, never let it go, let it go, let it go. Never let it go, never let it go. Never let it go, no, you never let it go. Never let it go, let it go, let it go.
But how am I supposed to trust you? We only just met.
You don't. You just gotta take a chance. leaving the city. First thing tomorrow.
Are you serious? This is our home. Where are we supposed to live now?
Was our home. Now it's just inhabited by a horde of red-eyed freaks.
What the hell is that?
Is the hour.
Right. Need us. I can't gold for
Our journey has been this perfect. Didn't we fall into Oh, exceptions. We all die this day.
Tina, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Vincent, come back inside.
Sorry.
Dude, it's not safe.
Turn around.
He's still out there. Don't give up on him yet.
Relax, Vincent. We can be together now.
They're not real.
You'll see. We all will.
Hello. We are live and ready. Let me get Minecraft open. There we are. Let's get the logos. Hello, say hi, Apple.
Hello.
Oh, we can hear ourselves. Oh shit. Let's turn off that. that is Braigar. And get well soon.
Episode.
What?
So we're pretty new setup going on here.
Hey.
I actually really dig it.
Yeah, I dig it too. I got a new haircut too, for my skin.
It looks really nice.
Thank you. I wanted it to match my IRL a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, we just had a refresh with the Red Tears, the first one, and the film. How was it watching that again?
Oh man, I cringe at some parts, to be honest.
Like what?
I could have done better, like telling the voice actors, like maybe redo this line, but I was just so hesitant to just go up to them and ask.
Oh, come on, Apple.
And some shots that I could have done better. Yeah, but
it still holds up though. I think.
Yeah, I'm still proud of it.
You gotta keep in mind too, like it's still in like the top 3 for many people in the hub.
I'm quite surprised.
I mean, like the bar has risen a lot since then, but like it's still on top, and what everybody is gonna be posting now is gonna keep raising that bar. And I think Diversion, which is releasing soon, guys, we're gonna soon see the Diversion. It's gonna be one of those things that raises the bar. I remember when you showed me the intro for that version, and I got that feeling of I want to make something too now. Like you inspired me to do something, which is not something you get from all creators, but you have a very keen eye for stuff like that.
Thank you.
Okay, so we got like 20 minutes with the Q&A. So let's jump into it.
Sweet.
Okay. Will some unanswered questions from Red Tears be revealed in this show? Sir Apple?
Yes, definitely. Yes. Yes, I've been confronted about like what happened to the other characters, like, where's everyone going? Like people are still confused as to what actually happened. So I'm hoping I'm hoping it would all be answered with Diversion.
Yes. Raven says they're so proud. Yeah, it should be.
Thank you, Raven.
So with that said, what is there to expect from the episode and the season to come of Diversion?
Well, just okay, to be expected. Post-apocalyptic series. Season to come. It's gonna get intense over time. Like it might seem like it's starting a bit slow, but it will get there.
I think it has a pretty packed start. Like of course, like it's gonna be even more later on, but like I think it has like a pretty solid start. Will there be red tears in Diversion?
Yes.
I mean, it is the same world, so yeah, I don't know, maybe. Like,
yeah.
As you saw at the end of Red Tears, that post-credit scene, that was like that is leading into Diversion, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Why are they only red tears? Why not blue tears or green tears? Do you hate all the other colors?
Red is my favorite color.
Yeah. See, he doesn't hate the other colors. It's just his favorite color.
Like my eyes are red right now.
We kind of like red. If you guys didn't notice. Okay, so okay, so the writing phase for Diversion, and can you talk a little bit about that and how it has been working with the TSCStudio?
Okay, so initially I was working on this project with an IRL friend of mine from high school. So we just thought, okay, let's just do a mystery detective sort of story just for a change. So he said yes, and then we started planning it out. This was after the short film came out, because he also wanted to expand upon that short and turn it to something much bigger.
Okay, so he wasn't working on that short with you?
No, but he joined after the short.
Okay, so he wanted to help you make like a detective story then, out of Red Tears.
Yeah.
Okay, and did he write too, or?
Yes, so in class sometimes we'd share notes, like story ideas, some plot ideas, and then I would be writing the script. And then
and then
I just lost my train of thought.
And then
are we talking about Red Tears or Diversion?
Now we're talking about the Diversion. I asked you how was it writing this, and then you started talking about your originally your friend Red Tears, and then you're gonna lead to something Diversion, I believe.
Okay, so so after the Red Tears movie, so we decided, okay, we could take this idea from Onyx and make another post-apocalyptic story from it. So yet again we shared notes in class, talked about it during lunch times, and then I came to you. You were willing to help out, and I thought, yeah, why not? Like, you do really well with storytelling, so it really help a lot. So you helping me out. I think that was around October. We started working together.
Have we been working on this since October? I guess we have, right? It feels so short, but at the same time, like,
I know.
we must have had worked on this for a while now. It's a whole series.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, the writing phase has been really smooth. We didn't have any issues with sharing ideas. We share the same ideas most of the time. Yeah.
A lot of the time, we everything in Diversion is what you came up with, and what I would often do is take a thing you did and often ask like what if situations with a character or a dialogue or like how the scene was laid, or maybe what if this scene was more like this kind of thing, and just was more so helping you tweak it a little bit to try to make it the best story you from your mind basically.
Yeah. Sometimes I think of the different scenarios, like the what ifs, and like, what are the consequences of this action? How is this going to impact the future? So it's good to have someone else who also has experience in story writing to help me out here.
I know that's what has helped me a lot when it comes to having other producers with on a project, is that they'll ask questions or they'll think of something that I wouldn't think of, which when you realize it, it's like, oh, of course, but like you need that second mind to like help you get there.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just gonna see what people have said in chat. Bray looks like he's interviewing Apple as a hostage, just questioning him with a sword in his hand. Apple, are you being held against your will? I don't know. Are you?
I chose to be here. Are
you being held against your will, Apple? I can't look down at you. But here, eat this. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Oh, is that my Matthew Brox?
Okay,
let's sit down. Okay, but Apple is perfectly safe here. Okay, guys, trust me.
Send help.
There's no harm in Apple. He is completely safe. He's not being held against his will. Trust me. I'm Braigar.
Yeah, I'm Braigar.
I only played the villain of this Red Tears. Okay, what else is being said? He's gonna be. No, I'm not holding him against sausage. Isn't actually a thing that's ruse for Braigar to chance to kill Apple. Yes, I set this all up. This is literally the ending of the Joker spoilers if anyone hasn't seen it.
Oh no.
Blink twice for yes. Okay, anyways, we're getting sidetracked. Okay, so anything more you want to add to that, or next one?
No, we can go to the next one.
Okay, I believe that's.
Do you want to sit down?
I am sitting. At least on my end.
It doesn't look like it. Oh, okay. Okay, so my question for you: how has it been working with me?
With you, the one Apple, the one and only the Apple.
The one and only.
The android himself.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has been. I'll say this, like, for being one of the first non-Shadowcrown or Knights of Frost project TSCStudio is producing, I am incredibly proud of Diversion. Like what we have created together has been some of the most interesting story things I've been able to develop with someone. Because like it's one thing when you have to come up with like the whole everything from start, but when you come into somebody else's story and you can like sit down with them, first of all get to the bottom, what is it that they want to make, and then listen to the character plans and stuff like that, and then you can like start introducing like themes, character arcs, and how, especially now with the Corrupted universe, when we started talking about how red tears connecting with the diversion and stuff like that, and how does it work? Where did it come from? I love working on like the puzzle pieces of production when it comes to story and stuff like that. Is one of my favorite things to do, and I think you and I fit those puzzle pieces perfectly together.
Yeah, yeah. We've been told many times that we work really well together.
I would nod right now, but all I can do is nod no. Okay, so it's can't even Apple can't even kill a mood. He's harmless. Yes. That's why I'm sitting with the sword. Is he a soft or crunchy apple?
Crunchy.
You're a crunchy apple, yes. He is an android after all. So he might look soft, but he's crunchy on the inside. Yeah, exactly what I said. Okay, next one is... okay, so why is Diversion different, Apple?
Why? Or it could go how.
Yeah, why or how is Diversion different from what you have done before?
Okay, so my head. Okay, so how it's different? Well, this is my first project that is a series, so it's gonna be interesting. It's the first film I'm working on that is solely planned for the corrupted universe. Like everything is planned out for the universe, and it's also the first time I'm working with Braigar, also, well, from TSCStudio to help me produce. And it's going really well so far.
So, have you noticed a difference of going from a short film to a series? Like, what have you noticed is like a difference with that?
I've noticed that I have to keep an eye on the voice actors to ensure that they're still interested in recording, because you don't want to have a series where one episode you have this voice actor and then the next it's just a totally different
that would be a shame.
Voice. Yeah, I mean, you've had it before in one.
That has happened to me a lot of times.
It actually worked for the better. Lucky you.
A lot of the times, yeah, it has.
Yeah. And for two, the production process is actually slightly different. So I have to, because my laptop has 256 gigabytes of storage. My project files take up half of that storage, so I have to keep taking out my hard drive, start moving the files before I start working on the next episode. And yeah, just
wait, you're on a Mac, right?
Yeah, I'm on a Mac.
See, I had a very similar issue. Like when I was doing the last season of Shah Khan, I had to like literally delete everything so I could complete it.
Yeah.
Is this just a Mac thing?
To answer, yeah. And to answer Ray, I would just write the whole season. Yeah, I wrote the whole season as well. I also tried to get the voice actors to record all the episodes, but I only have 2 people at the moment that they're only recording episode by episode. But it's not a problem. It's just that I'll have to wait a bit longer to get those lines.
It's because they're a little bit busy, right? It's not because they don't want to do it right now, like if they could.
Yeah, in fairness to them, yeah, they're pretty busy.
It's because they're busy. They have to like do it like a little bit over time. But they seem dedicated to do it though. Like I wouldn't fear too much about those people.
Yeah.
Apple is a Mac. Sounds okay. Yep. Best advice for new machinima creators. Would you recommend for new creators to do shows or movies first, Apple?
I didn't follow the examples people have been how do I say it? I haven't been following the advice some people were telling others, like start small and then you work your way up, because that's how you gain skills to become better as a creator. Because what I did with my first machinima, I just went all in, just here I have a 20-minute machinima, and there's so many cuts where it's just unnecessary, and all the shots are rushed. And it's just not a fun experience.
Like
So
it is
you
the.
could go, yeah.
No,
You
go
could
ahead.
go for. You could go small, like a short. Maybe not too plot intensive, but just to get used to the production process, so you can further refine your craft.
Yeah, just make
Yeah.
videos like. It could be like an action scene, can just be like a random talking scene, or you can try and adapt like an existing scene just to get the experience. And then as you get better, you can start writing your own stories and stuff like that. I would not recommend doing a series right away because it is very, very intensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have only 6 minutes left, so let's.
Okay. Quickly go through these.
Yeah, the new. Okay, so we'll try and do both of these. The new timeline. Okay, so what is canon and what is not, and why did you change it to that? And yeah, we'll just go from there. Why the new timeline?
Okay. Yeah. So I mentioned this in the special event video last year, the only 4 films that are canon in the Corrupted universe are now Red Tears Unraveled, The Imaginarium, and Onyx. So I did this because to eliminate the other films that were just messy and it just didn't make sense in the timeline. So I plan to simplify the timeline so it makes it easier for me and Braigar to make new films.
I would not, but
Yeah.
I cannot. So, and then you went ahead and you marked the thumbnails as not canon, right?
Yeah.
And the ones that are canon, they don't have that notification.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but they're still kind of like in the same universe, but it were like there was a split, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of like it doesn't get rid of the ones that happen, but they but it is a new start.
Yeah.
Okay, so why androids?
Oh wow. Okay, so some of you already know me pretty well. I'm obsessed with Detroit Become Human, and that's what inspired me to start making machinimas from Android.
Yeah. But the thing though, but your androids are not very. They aren't like the Detroit game. They're more like zombie-like or vampire-like.
Yep, like they act as a virus. They'll just go around and do whatever they can to just destroy life on Earth.
So why did you go for those types of zombies? No, zombies. I mean the androids. Sorry. Easily confused.
Well, I went for that. Oh, what did I do? So I went with androids because I like to play on the idea of the general public and their paranoia around androids. So, like you've heard news outlets talk about AI and all that, and they're worried that a robot uprising is about to come. And so I wanted to play on that idea. And yes, it's a robot uprising plotline. And yeah, just explore this concept. That you could do almost anything with this concept.
Yeah. And we got some insane things planned in the future. You want to hint a little bit about what we're gonna do, and then we can we only have a few minutes, but we can take a look outside, see what that is about. But just quickly, what is coming for Corrupted Films?
Yep. So after Diversion season 1, so yep, we are gonna have a season 2, and the next 2 films in the phase 1 of Corrupted Universe is Joydama. That'll be more a period film that's talking about the origins of this android stuff, And then we have Onyx Rebooted, which focuses on one character. So it's a character movie. But yeah, it happens after Diversion.
Yes, it's gonna follow up after Diversion, and it's gonna lead into Apple. That's you.
What am I saying?
Onyx is gonna lead into
Phase 2?
Season 2 of Diversion. Yeah. Hey, come over here. Come okay.
Okay.
Come here. Okay. Thank you guys for okay, I'm gonna wait, can I shift the arm? Yes, I can. Okay. Now don't look so threatening to Apple. So it has been fun hanging out with you guys. Thank you for the people who joined us in this chat earlier while we were watching Red Tears. We're gonna jump back into the Machinima Hub and watch Diversion episode 1 with you guys. I'll post the link in the stream chat once it's done, and it's gonna also be posted on all the Discords so that you guys can come watch it with us. But if you are in the Machinima Hub Discord, come join us in the cinema channel when we do that. But quickly, before yes, Apple things, I want to quickly show you guys out here. If I stop lagging, okay, there we go. So we were hanging out on the set. Oh my lord, the stream is making me lag so bad. Okay, on the set of Crimes of Valorian, which is a Shadow Crown set story, which is going to be directed by Apple. And when were you going to start working on this? Like
right after Diversion.
So after Diversion is done, this TSC series is gonna come out. Okay, I think it's time. Let's jump into the other one.
Alright. Woo.
See you guys on the Machinima Hub Discord, guys.